Hey Gemini, welcome to your second half of October reading, bringing you a general reading for the collective of Gemini Sun and Rising. We are looking at twin flame soulmate connections, relationships. It is general, so it may not speak to everyone. If that happens and you're here as a Gemini Sun, my best advice is check out the reading that aligns with your rising sign. If it's been posted yet. You can also go through the playlists for the Gemini readings. It's usually, I've got them separated by month, so you'll find, October, September, going backwards, and look for the air readings, and all the Geminis will show up there. I also have a major file where all the air sign readings are, so you can do it one of two ways, or be a cross-watcher. Watch the Sun or Rising reading for your divine counterpart. Sometimes messages come through that way. Okay, I am pulling two cards from Spirit Animal Oracle, one for Divine Masculine, one for Divine Feminine. As always, feel free to flip the energy around. More important is that it aligns with your storyline. But I kind of have it structured, so this side is all about the masculine, this side is all about the feminine, but you can show up in reversed energies, don't worry about that. Masculine gets card 38, Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being. That 3 and 8 adds to 11. There's your twin flame number, master number, sacred number, we do not reduce it. Dream the world into being. Beautiful. And the feminine, talk about dreaming, Dove Spirit, be peace. This is the second or third time this card has come out. Card 21, be peace. All right, be peace, be peaceful. I love that. That's such a pretty card. Okay, one card for the Geminis watching from Sacred Traveler. Oh, it's like so hot here. I hope it's nice and comfortable weather where you are. It's been pretty hot where I am, so ugh. All right, Sacred Traveler. Wandering Path, enjoy the journey. I love that card, Wandering Path. Now, that little fox there has a sly little look, but enjoy the journey, meaning the twists, the turns, the wandering path. You're not always sure, the wandering path, you're not always sure of your destination. It's like the Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. Don't know if you've ever heard of or read that book, but that was the takeaway from that is the beauty isn't about ascending the mountain. The beauty is in the sides of the mountain, the trip, the journey to the top. So enjoy it. Lovely message for you, Gemini. Yeah, you're kind of people that enjoy the wandering path. So that's right up your alley. I like it. All right, let's see what's coming through for you this time around, Gemini. Page of Cups. Wow. So we have messages of love and passion. Page of Cups, Page of Wands. Beautiful. So the Page of Cups, messages of love, possibly apology. That's one interpretation. And the Page of Wands, I like how they're showing up here. I'm feeling like the rekindling of the spark in a way. But the Page of Wands has some different interpretations, so I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. I'll wait until I clarify it. Let's see. 8 of Cups. In the past for the masculine, walked away from something, maybe something that was no longer fulfilling or some form of drama. Justice. Could be going through a divorce. For some of you, that's Libra energy in the Justice card. We just shifted out of Libra into Scorpio season, so, and then the 9 of Wands. Perseverance. This has been a struggle. Definitely a challenging cycle for the masculine, but I feel like they're just going to keep pushing through. They have not got any quit in them, so that's good. But I'm going to be really interested to see what this is about. The Eight of Cups with the Justice card. For some, it could be that. For others, it can just be about balance and fairness, something that needs to be, balance needs to be restored. Offering a little message of love around that, possibly apology for having walked away in the past. King of Swords, wow, there's your Aries Leo. Jeez, Laura, oh my God, forgive me. It's the heat, I'm gonna blame it on the heat. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air energy, King of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Feminine's present experience of this connection is, I am leaving it to chance, leaving it to fate. Fate's at the wheel. Everything in divine time. Yes, absolutely. Everything in divine time. Wheel of Fortune with the Ten of Cups coming in the future. It's going to be worth the wait, feminine. That total emotional happiness, contentment, fulfillment, the happily ever after. I do feel, yeah, transformations on the bottom. So I do kind of feel that this is a big shift. I do feel it's a big shift. So let's go ahead and clarify. Page of Cups. Just flipped out and turned over. Communication. Yeah, I feel as if the masculine is wanting to communicate. The pages are also messengers, so what they will be communicating about is their feelings, their emotions. Could be to apologize for something if they feel the need, if that's the situation, or to communicate their feelings. I mean, oh my God, I can't even. Oh, Gemini. Okay, so something's going on here. Wow. Sagittarian energy twice now in the wheel. You're both on the same page. This is very mirrored energy. That Wheel of Fortune wanting to communicate about this possibly. I feel it's like you're both aware that this is a fated connection. Fate brought you together. Wow, wow, wow. That's in conscious awareness too. Show me the Eight of Cups in the past, please. I feel I'm Eight of Cups with the Two of Wands leads me to believe that this masculine went in search of something more emotionally fulfilling, turned their back on something that wasn't doing it, right? Not necessarily that they were unhappy, but that it wasn't the 10, right? So what's missing is that soulmate energy, that Two of Cups. And I feel they chose that path. They turned their back on something that was less emotionally fulfilling, and looked out on the horizon and said, yeah, I'm going to take a different path. Very solitary journey. The Hermit. Makes perfect sense, especially because I don't, depends how long you've been following me, but I often feel that this person is beginning the Hermit's climb, like beginning to ascend the mountain in the energy of the Hermit. It is a solitary journey. It is about your own personal growth, seeking your own inner wisdom. Interesting. Yeah, and underneath is the High Priestess. Look at all the spirituality here. Definitely Pisces in the High Priestess, Virgo in the Hermit. One is your own going within for your own wisdom, your own insight, becoming your own guru. And the other is your connection to your higher self, to your spiritual team. I like it. I feel as if this masculine Maybe shut down communication, possibly really operating on their own inner wisdom and inner, like their sense, their inner knowing. I'll know the path is right. I know I know this is the right thing to do, is what's coming through. Now they want to talk about it. But let's see this Justice card first. Possible they left another connection for some. It still speaks to divorce or wow, yeah, Justice with that 10 of Wands, laying down a heavy burden, end of a burdensome cycle, offloading a lot of negative karma. So obviously not everyone watching is dealing with a divorce situation, but if you are, it's coming through. If you're not, there has been something that's been very out of balance, very unfair, and I feel like you're rectifying that right now. You're just sort of, well, I'm saying you, if you're in this energy of as the masculine, yes, endings and new beginnings. Wow. Capricorn and Aquarius in the World card. Wow. So I feel this masculine is ending a difficult chapter and beginning a new cycle. One that they feel is fated. It's a path they've chosen. Leo energy underneath. Strength card. So I'm feeling like there's a lot of perseverance here. The Strength card is sort of gathering up your courage, your strength, your confidence. It's beautiful energy, and it speaks directly to the 9 of Wands. There's persistence and perseverance here, gathering up all your strength, your last bit of energy, right? Because your happiness depends on it. Dear masculine, more Leo energy, wow. Whew. So if you're here as a Gemini masculine, you may be dealing with a feminine Leo or a feminine Sag, that's possible, but we've got a lot of energy showing up. I just feel the Leo coming through pretty strong. Could be a rising sign. But I love this, the persistence and perseverance and the not giving up, because it's all about your happiness. Knowing on some level you deserve it, that it's your fate to be with this person. There's your new beginning, right? These cards have the same energy, endings and new beginnings, only this is definitely a gift, a divine gift for all the perseverance, for all the difficulty. It's like the reward, the payoff underneath. This masculine is just kind of coming into that recognition of possibly making an offer. It can be a commitment, a new commitment. It can be a new beginning. It can be engagement. It can, right? See where I'm going? It can be moving in together. It can be a lot of things, but it's a way you show your recognition that this is a divine gift, an opportunity. I do feel this masculine has dreamed this into life. Wow, what's that say? Dreamed the world into being. Well, here's the world. And look at all the circular references here for the masculine. I mean, if you're a person who is interested in that kind of synchronicity, symbolism, I feel there's dream the world into being. The world you want, masculine. The world that makes you happy. Oh, beautiful. I don't think I really had a handle on it, but I'll take it anyway. There's your own energy in the Magician, Gemini, Hanged Man, and the Magician. Pisces there. I kind of feel as if you're manifesting the kind of the flirtatiousness, the energy, that spark between the two of you. I feel like you're manifesting it, and at the same time you're not taking action. You're sort of in limbo. So I know they just kind of flew out, but it feels as if I'm talking, and because the Wheel of Fortune is here too, I feel like you're just kind of in a waiting position. You're manifesting the return, or this masculine's communication to reignite the spark of passion, the chemistry between you. You're waiting on it, but you're manifesting it. So it does feel like a bit of a sacrifice. You're delaying your own gratification. Okay, that makes sense. King of Swords in the past. Someone who usually lives by high ideals, high standards of honesty, character, integrity. This is someone who likes to do things the right way. They may live by a code. Some of the people that the King of Swords reminds me of is like people in the military, law enforcement, lawyers, judges, anybody who sort of pledges an oath, takes an oath in their field, in their career, but it's also just part of their general nature, their general personality. So I like to kind of let you see all the nuances of the court cards when they show up. There's the King of Swords here in the past. Transformation, Death card, Scorpio. Oh, wow. Four of Cups. All right. So we've got the Devil underneath, Capricorn. For some of you, that might be important. But I feel as if the feminine, the whole reason for the Hanged Man, I think this feminine sort of friend zone this masculine a bit, waiting for the transformation. Something wasn't good. There was some underneath. I think this feminine was concerned about possibly third party, possibly being dragged into something that was toxic. And I'm saying that because I see here, I feel this masculine walked away from another connection. And I see that Justice card as that finality, right? Whether divorce is involved or not doesn't matter, although it's coming through pretty loud. But now they're moving on. They're offloading the negative karma. Remember I said 10 of Wands is offloading negative karma? Well, here is that negative karma. And it could just be that the feminine rejected the masculine, waiting for the transformation, rejected the offer of the King of Swords, which Swords is air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But it's really just somebody who may have been a little cool and aloof and not real warm and fuzzy. And I think the feminine was like, yeah, I'm not interested in that. I don't want to be dealing with anybody's dark side, no shadow energy. That's what's coming through, at least in the past. And it makes sense that this masculine went on this solitary journey, kind of retreated, maybe became reclusive, no communication here. So that kind of makes sense, but there's been a big shift. There's a big shift right here. Wheel of Fortune for both of you in the present energy. That's Jupiter, right? Expansive. Whatever it lands on, or whatever lands on it, expands. Ugh, yuck. All right, so 9 of Swords, expand. A lot of anxiety for the feminine, right? Because you're in this holding pattern. You're trying to manifest this sort of reigniting the spark between the two of you. And I'm not sure you feel that wheel is moving. I think you're kind of anxious about it, Ooh, I love that though. Knight of Swords, wanting that energy, quick, swift moving action to come in and clear something up, clear the air. It's resolution, resolving something that's unclear. I feel like the feminine needs that clarity. And they're going to get it in divine time. I think they know that. They know that it's just a matter of time, and that's out of their hands. But then we have the Ten of Cups in the future, which would suggest that you turn a major corner here in this connection. So what I'm saying here is I don't think this communication has taken place yet. Masculine showing up, wanting that to communicate, either offer a message of love or apology, and to discuss the fatedness of the connection. And I think the feminine is waiting for that message to come in and hasn't received it yet. So it's kind of freaking them out. It's got the feminine like off a peg. They're just kind of a little obsessed about it, really wanting to clear the air. Knight of Swords. And then Ten of Cups in the future, wow. Two of Pentacles, King of Cups, I love that. Yeah, Three of Pentacles underneath. So underneath this feminine's like, I know we can take this to the next level. You, me, spirit. We got a thing going on. We can do that. That's underneath. But there's almost like, how are we going to do it? How are we going to do it? We know we can. How are we? So what's in conscious awareness is a need to have this masculine come through with the emotional availability, not as a King of Swords, morphing more or less that transformation into someone who's coming from high vibration love, who is warm and fuzzy and compassionate and caring. That message is coming in, dear feminine. It just hasn't hit yet. And I think in the future, you're going to be kind of like uncertain of how to make it all real. That Two of Pentacles it's like a juggling act. Think of it as weighing your priorities, assessing realities on the ground, trying to figure things out in real time, thinking quick on your feet, being ready to make a decision in a moment's notice. And underneath, it's all about how to take things to the next level. I do feel that that's coming. Here it is. That's the next level. And I do feel like this masculine is coming towards you. I just feel as if the messages haven't come through yet. Okay? But I want to look at that closer in the extended gem. What I want to do now is get more clarity on this. So I'm going to look at what's the main thing you need to focus on right now. What's the most important issue or situation that needs your attention? What is the block, the challenge, or the dynamic between the two of you around that? Meaning how it's impacting both of you. And then the third card will be, what can you do about it? Or what can you expect to come of it? And then I'll clarify all of that. So we're going to take all this information now, pull the two of you together and look at it more like with a magnifying glass. Then I'm going to pull messages to and from each other. What are you trying to tell each other in 5D? Energetic messages. I love that. And then Gemini, a card for you from your higher self, spirit of the universe. The messages that come through that way are very authentic to just you. Sometimes it's a warning, sometimes it's clarification, confirmation, sometimes it's a pep talk. We'll see. And then the outcome card, what can you expect going forward in this connection and in what time frame? If timing's a factor, that's where it would show up. Note to self, Wheel of Fortune comes out twice. That's like, it's going to happen when it's going to happen. So don't panic if we don't get a timing card. I feel like it's all rolling out in divine time and in divine order. And that's why I'm, more death card on the bottom, like this transformation still underway. All right. The link to the extended is below the video in the description box in the first or second sentence. It'll take you right there. I'll see you there in a second. Otherwise, Gemini, take care, and I will see you on a future reading. Much love. Bye.